Good morning, friends. Breakfast today is my 5-point smoothie. It is bananas and blueberries in there with a cup of 2% milk, and that's the 5 points, and a half a cup of non-fat Greek yogurt for 0. So this is my breakfast this morning. Miss Cali just came in the room. She has to have the new quilt. I don't know what it is about that quilt, but every time I put it down off my lap, she steals it. So I went and got the other quilt. And I have my second cup of coffee in my Michigan mug with sugar-free French vanilla creamer in it. I get these mugs. There's a farmer's market over in Saranac. It's called Denny's Farm, and I bought 2 so far, but I really like this one. So I got our daughter's socks done last night. Was so glad to get them done, so I can be able to wrap these up and get them in the mail. I have one more gift I'm making for her, and then I can wrap it and hopefully get it done and get it in the mail by Monday. Her birthday's the end of February, but they live an hour away. Both work full-time, even on the weekends, so it's easier just to mail. And then I did start that sock. I've already done 8 repeats on this one. So it is a 2x2 ribbing, which is just knit and purl. The knit is the top and the purls is the inside. And it started out with that dark purple, and it went to the blues, the browns, a gray, and then this is the final repeat. It's going to start all over again, the blue. So it was an 8 repeat. So I'm going to be doing that. I think I have 5 more rows or something like that before I do the heel flap. And in about 45 minutes, our grandson, what was Mr. Jerry leaving to go out into the breezeway? Our grandson, who lives in Indiana, will be playing basketball and is in the championship rounds. And they'll be live streaming that, so we'll be watching that. But other than that, I'm just watching some YouTube videos right now, and had my devotions. And then after the game, then I'll go into my sewing room. I've started a paper piecing trivet that I want to do there. I'm going to make 2 of them, and one for our daughter and one for ourselves. And other than that, we'll see what the day brings. No sunshine so far. It is 29 degrees out. It's supposed to be in the low 40s. All of my crochet alongs for that mosaic blanket, that does not start until February 9th. So I have to wait till February 9th to get the first clue. And then I had ordered some sock yarn in a DK weight, which is double thickness, on January 19th. I still have not received it, and I have messaged the person twice. I have not responded. but it does show that I ordered it. It probably wasn't ready to be shipped. And the indie dyers will do that sometimes, and it will take a couple weeks. But I bought that specifically for another knit along that is starting February 11th. So, no, that one's February 15th. So I'm hoping that I get it by then. And then I have another one, a crochet along February 11th, the day before, or February 10th, the day before Super Bowl. So we'll see. I know I'll get the one for the blanket, and I know I will get the one for the crochet along for the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl one was free. The other one, the blanket, I had to pay for, but she had a 25% discount. So, and then Sunday I will start my February block of the month, basically my temperature blocks. So I'm kind of at a standstill, so I will just be knitting socks for right now and sewing. So I'm going to let you go. I will chit-chat with you all later. I'm going to finish my breakfast, and you all have a great Saturday. Thanks, friends. Hey friends, lunch today is an 8-point salad. In my salad, I have a salad mix. It's a garden medley. And then I have in here croutons, bacon bits, raisins, a little bit of cheese, and Bolthouse Ranch dressing, and an apple and turkey. So again, this is 8 points for lunch. Hey friends, happy Saturday. How are you today? I'm doing good. Fighting wanting fast food today. So far, Mr. Jerry's just heard me talk about it, not really whine about it. And I've ate good today. But for some reason, the sun is shining again, and I just want to get out in it and eat food. That's what I want to do. But I'm not going to do that. So I'm in my sewing room. This morning we got to watch Landon, our grandson, who's down in Indiana, play his basketball game. And oh my goodness, it was so good to see him. We only get to see him in person maybe once a year if we're lucky. He is 7 hours one way. And he's in so many sports and everything that his daddy, who's up here, doesn't even get to see him. He usually has to travel down there at least once a year or twice a year if he can work it out. But we got to watch him play, and Mr. Jerry just kept saying, I think this has been his best overall game that he's played, that we've watched. I mean, he did really awesome today, and their team won. They're going into, they're like the championship rounds and stuff like that. So that was really nice to watch. It is live streamed through the schools. There is an app called HUDL Huddle, and you can look up your school and to see if they do that. But shows the schedule, so we got to watch that. And that was at 11 o'clock. And so we both watched that until almost noon. It was like 12:15. And then, of course, then I picked up the socks that I started and was knitting on that because I can't knit watching basketball. Take that back. I can knit when I'm watching basketball, but not when my grandson's playing. Because you might miss something. So we didn't eat lunch until 2 o'clock, 2:30, something like that. And you would have saw mine was a salad. Had my smoothie. Mr. Jerry's in town right now. He had to pick up a couple parts. And my February Shelf Life 12 series came in today. And I was missing one color of floss. And he said, well, I can go stop to the store and pick it up for you. So it was just downtown. Not basically a half a block away from where he has to be. So I gave him what I needed, so he's going to go pick that up. And of course, I'm sitting there going, oh, I wonder what the flavor of the day is, you know, at Culver's. And he goes, well, he says, the last time I checked, Jamie's didn't sell ice cream. We both laughed. He said, but Wendy's sells Frosties. And I said, okay. I don't know if he'll come back with a Frosty or not. If he does, usually it's a small or a medium. I'll take the points. It's fine. So I came into my sewing room and I'm sewing on that paper piecing, that heart trivet. And I got it to this right here. So there is the paper on the back. And for paper piecing, how it's done is that you have numbers that usually tell you what where to start first. So you would go 1, 2, 3, and then 4 on this one, because it's just this right here. And what you do is on the opposite side of this, there are lines. I don't know if I can bend this down so that it would see. Probably not. But anyways, there's lines on this side. So you always start with the pretty side up on the side that has no lines on it. This has the lines. Oh, my Lanta. This has the lines. So, and then you flip it back over, and then you have to do a 1/4 inch seam where you use one of these fancy dancy rulers. It is called Add a Quarter. There's a lip on it right there, you can see it, and it butts right up to the fabric, and then you can trim it. Gives you the perfect 1/4 inch, and then you just put your other fabric together on top of it. So it's on this side. Your lines are on this side, so you have to carefully hold it together as you flip it around. And then you sew right on the line. You sew on the lines right there. So, and then you do all your trimming and stuff. But this is a trivet. So I'm at the stage now for this one is that I need to rip off the paper. And then I need to put the binding on. And I chose, sorry for my reach in front of you, I chose this for the border, not the basically this will be the border. And then I got my glue stick there. This will be the backing and the binding. And then I have my 2 pieces of batting already cut out. The batting is 14-inch square and the backing is 12 because I have to remember why. Either that or I got to trim it yet. I'll have to look at the instructions, but I know you use that as part of your binding, the backing. So, I don't know. I just know I really, really like it. I like paper piecing a lot. And this gal is going to, starting in March, she is going to do a paper piecing mystery quilt sew along. Oh, I am so excited. I know I have to buy fabric for that one because it takes like the background color, which on this, the white is the background color. It takes like 6 yards. And the other 2 take, there's 4 colors altogether and 3 other colors. And one takes 4 yards, and it seems like, if I remember right, 2 and 2, something like that. Next Friday, she's on YouTube. It is Lisa Cape and Quilts. And she'll have the introductory to it, and she will have the yardage and everything. So if you like paper peace, and you need to look her up, because this was a free thing, and then after a week, then it's in her Etsy shop that you have to buy. So I know that I will need to go quilt shopping. Darn. Oh my goodness. But I'm going to make this one for our daughter. It is a trivet, so she can set anything hot on top of it. And then she can wash it and all that stuff. So I'm trying to get that done so that I can get it done, like I said, this morning, to get it to go with those socks for her birthday. And then I'm going to, I think, make one more for myself. And, oh, I have to show you. Just a second. So, you know, I've been looking for Christmas gifts. Well, I thought for our daughter-in-law and our daughter, I would do pillows this year. Well, Pat Sloan has an owl quilt she's doing, and she says this will be really cute in a pillow. And so I need to look that up and print those instructions up so I can make an owl pillow. And then I found this one, and this is called Harriet the Hedgy Pillow. And it's a free pattern. Isn't that cute? I think that is so cute. And it's 20 by 20. This one is by Flamingo Toes, Beverly McAuliffe. Trying to get so that you don't get, where is it at? Oh, right in the middle. So right there. And I'll try to remember to link, but sometimes I forget. But anyways, this was a free pattern just to subscribe to her newsletter. And I like to subscribe to get freebies like this. But this doesn't take very much, and it has all the instructions on how to make it. And I'm going to just pull out of my fabric for that. So I'm going to make that. And I'm going to do this again for myself. I might make one for Lindsay too. I like doing that. And I'm just, you know, giving that to her. But other than that, I just wanted to pop on and say hello. I'm not doing too much today. It's been a laid-back day. Mr. Jerry's been out working in his area. We've been watching TV, and Miss Cali's been sleeping on my quilts. And other than that, not much. So I'm going to let you go, my friends, and I hope that your Saturday is a great one, and I hope that your Sunday is a very blessed, relaxing one. So I will chit-chat with y'all later.